Dr. Mahira. How are you?
Hi, Aziliana. I am fine, thank you.
Sorry if I'm interrupting your work, but here is my partial thesis that you asked me to submit today.
Oh yeah, I nearly forgot about this. Okay, you can just give me a partial thesis. Later, I will check on it, and if there is any corrections, I will let you know. Sorry, I have something to do right now. Why don't you follow me out while discussing about your thesis?
Alright.
Okay, so for our last characterization, I want you to do the testing for SEM with EDS. Do you know what is SEM with EDS?
Yes, I know what is SEM. Based on what I know, SEM stands for Scanning Electron Microscope. Electron microscope use electron for imaging in a similar way that light microscope use visible light. SEM uses a specific set of coils to scan the beam in a raster light pattern and use the electrons that are reflected or knocked off the near surface region of a sample to form an image. Since the wavelength of electrons is much smaller than the wavelength of light, the resolution of SEM is superior to that of a light microscope. But for EDS, I'm not sure. May I know what is EDS means? It really helps me to understand in details of this testing.
Oh, I see. But first, let me explain on how SEM works. The SEM uses electrons instead of light to form an image. A beam of electrons is produced at the top of the microscope by heating up a metallic filament. The electron beam follows a vertical path through the column of the microscope. It makes its way through electromagnetic lenses which focus and direct the beam down towards the sample. When it hits the sample, other electrons, which is the backscattered or secondary, are ejected from the sample. Okay, for the EDS definition and on how it works, I will let our lab technicians explain it to you. Let's follow me to SEM room to meet Miss Aina, our lab technician. Then, I will leave you there because I have something to do.
Okay, sure. Thank you, Dr. Mahira, for your help.
I hope you can learn something from Miss Aina. Okay, Aziliana, see you later. Bye.
Alright, Doctor. Sure, I will. See you later. Bye. Hello, Miss Aina. I'm sorry for interrupting you. My lecturer have given me a task to do a sample characterization by using SEM with EDS. But Miss, can you explain to me what is EDS because I'm a little bit confused about EDS?
Sure, let me explain to you. Energy dispersive X-ray spectroscopy is an analytical capability where element-specific radiation is used for chemical characterization of the surface near volume. With the aid of proper detectors, the energy of the X-ray is determined. It can be coupled with several applications including scanning electron microscopy, transmission electron microscopy, and scanning transmission electron microscopy. Okay, now do you understand what is EDS? That is all the simple information I can explain to you. Hopefully now you can have a clear view what is EDS about.
Okay, thank you, Miss. Now I know what is EDS.
Okay, good. Next, do you have any other question to ask me?
Yes, I have one more question, Miss. May I know how this EDS works?
Sure, let me explain to you. The depth from where the X-rays originate depends on the material and the used primary electron beam energy. For typical primary energies of 10 to 20 kV, it is in the micrometer range. Samples for Sem and EDX need to be height vacuum compatible. However, for some applications like moisturous or non-conductive samples, environmental SEM is also possible, allowing chamber pressures up to 1 millibar. EDX, when combined with SEM, provides elemental analysis on areas as small as nanometers in diameter. The impact of the electron beam on the sample produces X-rays that are characteristics of the elements found on the sample.
Oh, I see. Now I know how EDS works. Thank you, Miss, for giving me a clear explanation about it.
Okay, no problem. So now let me start do your sample characterization.
Okay, Miss Aina. Yes, I have finally completed my sample characterization with Miss Aina. Now, I can continue to write my report. I will try to finish this report by this week and submit it to Dr. Mahira by next week. Okay guys, now let me share with you some information about the sample preparation before we do the SEM characterization.